Okay, this video has spoilers. A lot of spoilers. Well, not a lot, but anyway, this video has spoilers, okay? For me, Flashpoint was magnificent. In fact, in my opinion, this is one of the best episodes Arenanet has ever released, if not the best. And by all means, this is the type of release that makes our brains hard with all that lore injection. Deep lore, the one that I like. But I want to talk about one thing in particular. Why did Balthazar pose as Lazarus? Before this though, I want to address one thing. Well, there is a lot of people who thinks Balthazar could really be his brother Mingus? It's Mingus, right? And well, I don't think so. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. First of all, Balthazar uses fire magic, and Mingus was more about darkness than fire. His minions were very darkish in Guild Wars 1, and his sword is very darkish in Guild Wars 2. And well, Balthazar also has his flaming sword in this episode, and he summons his hounds, Temar and Tigon, and I don't think Mingus is capable of doing so. And seriously guys, Mingus pretending to be Balthazar, pretending to be Lazarus? Come on, I don't think Arenanet will go that way. Okay, having said that, why did Balthazar pose as Lazarus? You have to understand that we are not facing the legendary Balthazar, the powerful god of fire and war. We are facing a much weaker Balthazar, dispossessed of his powers. Why we didn't go blind when staring at him? Why we were able to defeat him in Ratanovus? Why did he need the power of a bloodstone? Because Balthazar, for some reason we don't know yet, is not who he was in the days of yore. Something happened, and the other gods are probably on the same situation. And that's precisely why he needs mercenaries and bodyguards. Because he isn't able to defend himself alone, not at least against us or an elder dragon. He needs soldiers, mercenaries. But he's Balthazar, one of the 6 human gods. He's being worshipped all over the world. If he needs an army, the only thing he needs to do is go to Divinity's Reach and yell, "Follow me to battle, my valiants," and every single human on that city will obey him, right? Well, no, or at least not since a few weeks ago. Yeah, he could have gathered a great amount of followers, but also a great deal of humans would have faced him. It is not a coincidence that in the past episode we entered the White Mantle. The mantle was Balthazar's biggest threat in my opinion. A sect of humans worshipping other gods? They would have not obeyed Balthazar, a sect by the way that was so close to claim the Crythan throne, as they did long ago. Just imagine for a moment that Balthazar is not in the story. He isn't masquerading as Lazarus, he isn't even in Tyria. In that situation, the White Mantle would have been united under Caudicus, instead of being divided between Lazarus' fanatics and Caudicus' loyalists. With that superior strength, they would have probably achieved victory over the Queen in the last chapter. The throne would be theirs. But no, Balthazar appeared, and by masquerading as Lazarus, he divided the mantle. He personally destroyed one part, and us, with the Queen's army, we destroyed the other. We ended Caudicus. The White Mantle is gone, and with him, the only humans that would have faced the God of War. Now is the time. Without the real Lazarus, without the White Mantle, Balthazar can freely go to Divinity's Reach and gain an army of faithful humans that will follow his will till the last consequences. And believe me when I say this is bad news. There are humans among a lot of organizations in Tyria. The Pact, the Three Orders, the Captain's Council. There are humans everywhere. And 2 major cities in Tyria are human. Divinity's Reach and Ebonhawk. Hell, the leader of the Pact and the leader of the Order of Whispers are both human. This reminds me a lot of the Silvari situation of Heart of Thorns. We can't trust humans anymore. Balthazar is playing the great game, the end game, and as God of War and Cunning, he's having a hell of a game. And he is by all means ahead of us. Nah, I won't deny it, there are still lots of questions. For example, how does Balthazar pay his mercenaries, or what happens with the Zaician, an order that regards him above all else? But there is still one final chapter in this season, so there is plenty of room still for answers to those questions. Oh, but I like Balthazar as an enemy. He is completely different than an Elder Dragon. We can talk to him, we can, I hope, reason with him, and with Primordus and Jormak out of the table, at least for now, the story is probably going to center more and more on Balthazar and probably the other gods. What do you think will happen? What is Balthazar's plan? He has absorbed a lot of power, and even without Omad's machine he may have enough power to face an Elder Dragon, or maybe, or well, or any other being he has interest on. I cannot wait to see where this storyline takes us. Thank you so much for staying till the end of the video, really. Your comments give me life and I am very grateful for them, even though I can't answer them all. And by the way, how's my English? Is it bad or is it really bad? Should I stop making English videos? Oh boy. Well, anyway, may Durman nourish your thirst for knowledge, may Abaddon satiate it, and Ascalon eternal.